whatever.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Next time your friend says, dude, we've got to go to Ecuador, you just say no.
Yeah, no. That's always no.
It's just follow that with a big old no.
Dude, we should go to no.
Now, we talked about this on the show before, but of course,
I remember that.
Work.
That was good.
We talked about Trump and his statements about the injection. Well, two things about this. Two things about this. Number one, I actually have the transcript from what he said. Okay?
I don't give a damn.
I know you don't, Trump, and that's why I have to repeat this because people are fucking retarded.
I will build a great, great wall.
Sorry.
His actual quote, and I'm going to direct quote, this is what he said. And then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And this is, is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or like almost like a cleaning? Because you see, it gets on the lungs. It does a tremendous number. So it would be interesting to check that. So
sounds exactly what he said to me.
So that you're going to have to use medical doctors. But it sounds interesting to me. So there's the quote.
Yeah.
So
sounds like exactly what he said.
He said, people need to inject themselves with fucking disinfectant. He doesn't. Nowhere, anywhere does he say that.
Actually, at the end of the quote, he said,
grab him by the pussy.
Well, that wouldn't.
Hey, President Trump, how do we cure COVID-19?
Grab him by the pussy.
I don't think that works.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, good talking to you.
So, because of the media, on how the media has portrayed this.
While you were telling that, I was reading the article on fucking, I don't know, it's MSNBC or some shit, where it literally says, like, doctors rush to warn people not to follow Trump's advice.
Yeah, exactly.
That was,
and there it is. I just read the quote that was not advice. But some poison control centers across the U.S. reported a spike in calls following President Trump's suggestion.
Of course.
That injecting disinfectant might help people infected with coronavirus.
You guys are so lucky I don't work for a poison control center. Oh, my God. If I was the guy that answered the phones that night, do it.
I would be.
Trump's right. You do it. You do it now. Call me. Tell me how it works.
Yeah, exactly. I will go to the store and buy you some fucking bleach, you stupid prick.
Retarded. I haven't heard of that one happening yet, or anymore, I should say. No one's drinking bleach anymore.
No, it's a shame because of the warning labels. I got to get rid of those. So they've seen this like spike of people calling and everything else, and it's just gotten fucking retarded and stupid. People are that dumb. If you're so stupid that you need to sit there and think, oh my God, I really need to take my Lysol disinfectant fucking wipes and drink the fucking liquid that's in it and inject it into my veins. If you actually think that,
then you should do it.
Just do it. Fill that syringe as full as you can get. Fuck a regular syringe. Go get one of those meat injector syringes because they're really big and they hold a lot of it. Fill that up and inject it in your fucking vein.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
That's the exact voice that's. I bet you everyone that called into this fucking the poison control said the same thing. Hey, I'm kind of retarded. I have a question.
I really wish I could put out my phone number as like a hotline, like a suicide hotline or poison control, any of those things. Oh man, would that be like we could put crank anchors out of business if you like tried to call the poison control and you got Eric and Gordon instead. We should do that. We should go see if they'd let us sit in for a night. You're like poison control with Eric and Gordon. Drink it.
So the two big states that had this were Maryland They had several calls. They put out a tweet saying, this is a reminder, under no circumstances should any disinfectant product be administered into the body through ingestion, or any other route. And Washington is the other one. Washington's is amazing because it says, don't eat Tide Pods or inject yourself with any kind of disinfectant.
Jesus.
If you need help with COVID-19 issues, we have lots of resources at coronavirus.wa.gov. Just don't make a bad situation worse. Perfect.
I disagree.
I don't know. I think it's right. I think that these people dying is not making anything worse whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I really have no problem with it. That's the thing. I think I said this at work. I was not popular at work when I said, I'm like, last year we were all bitching about the world being overpopulated. Problem solved. Like, what the fuck is everyone so worried about? Let's all go to Vegas.
Right? It's a great idea.
Boxers got to eat.
New York City Poison Control saw 30 cases of exposure to Lysol, bleach, and other cleaners in 18 hours after, quote, Trump's suggestion.
Yeah, well, again, either the media is not getting it, which is likely, or people didn't listen.
Both.
I'm thinking people didn't listen, but I think this is the media just fucking bashing on Trump. They're finding an excuse. Everyone's listening to half of every story, so the media can say basically whatever the fuck they want right now. And fuck you guys.
What I'm disappointed with, though, is that nobody's died or been hospitalized. That's so disappointing.
Well, we don't know that either. I'll look into it a little more. I'll start doing my due diligence and following up on some of these things, because some of them I don't trust the stories I've been getting, and I haven't been doing a good job of shooting them down. I've just been making jokes. What are you going to do? Fucking boxers got to eat. But I need to really get back on the saddle and start tearing you guys a new one, because people, like sane people, are listening to retarded shit. And I have to bite my tongue, well, almost always, but especially at work, where I'm just like, I can't tell you, like, you're fucking retarded. And I can't really give my opinion. Like, yeah, no, COVID's not really that bad, and all the people that are dead were going to die anyway, and I'm sick of fucking talking about it. I'm not allowed to say that at work. But it's true. Your gam was on her way out anyway. And you know it. It's only the people that know it. My grandma, she was 93 years old. She's been on her deathbed for 5 years. Like, we're worried about her. Well, what the fuck are you worried about then?
Go buy her a plot.
Let's call a spade a spade. She's going to die. Even if she never gets this, she's on her way out. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry. People die. It sucks. I hate it, but it happens. I'm not going to. Medical science will save me. And as everyone knows, we've got some new listeners, so I'll make it clear if you don't get through our 231 archived episodes tonight. I have the opposite of a do not resuscitate order in place. I have the always fucking do whatever it takes to keep me alive order. And if that involves just keeping me hooked up to a machine in a corner somewhere until medical science can cure whatever it is I'm dying from, I'm totally okay with that.
I got two things to bring up about this article. Number one is I finished off saying, meanwhile, Florida courts last week ordered a self-described church to stop selling a supposed cure. The treatment contains chlorine dioxide, which the FDA warned would turn into bleach when mixed with other things.
That's exactly what it'll do.
So that's genius.
Why doesn't Florida fucking do something about all the poo in the water? Go deal with that before you rule on anything, you fucking weirdos. Get the shit out of your water. It's your drinking water. Oh, you need to inject bleach because you're eating shit all day.
This is actually a good thing for you, please.
You're literally eating shit.
The comments are genius. It's just one of them is just great. It says, if these folks think that a shot of pints or Lysol is a ticket, have at it. Good God.
I'm getting heartburn from this conversation. That's the way I'm sitting.
Republicans need to stop trusting a liar, and then you need to consume more bleach.
He didn't lie.
No,
Although
he
that's
did
a true
not.
statement. Yeah, they do need to stop trusting a liar. And the dude, 4% of what he says is true. Like in this particular case, he didn't say that quote.
No, that
not
yeah,
outside.
and what
Now,
he said was true.
the problem is it's not outside of the realm of something he would say, and that's why people flock to it so easily. Like that sincerely sounds like something that would come out of Trump's mouth. So everyone's like, "Yeah, he said it." He didn't, but it's easy to believe that he did because he would. And that's the problem. He's got himself in that position where you don't know what's true, but the most retarded thing sounds the most true.
It's just too good. So yeah, so there's that. Is people are fucking retarded. Now here's something a little more for the close to home for you, Eric.
Oh, cool. Excuse me.
So
microphone trouble.
So according to the CBC News,
Mm-hmm.
BC enacts order to move tent city residents into hotels
Yeah.
amid the COVID-19 pandemic. So they're gonna.
There goes your hotel. This should be fucking
your
illegal.
Hotels fucked.
If you didn't have a bed bug problem, you do now.
Oh, it's gonna
And,
be bad.
you know where I am with the population of the downtown east side. I'm the defender to the death of these people, even the scumbags. I defend like crazy, but this is a terrible idea. They treat they treat everything like shit. The condos that were built 2 years ago for these guys look like fucking relic fucking houseboats. They come in, they destroy shit, and then they move back to that park. Yeah. So a lot of them have had homes previously, like fucking BC housing homes. I know 2 guys that gave them up because they didn't like them. They went back to homeless shelters. The one guy, it was too quiet, so he smashed all his windows and left. Because they're crazy people. He's a nice guy, don't get me wrong. I'd stab you in the throat for a fucking hit of crack, but nice dude. But these people are not, like, these hotels are done now. That's it. Now they're shitty fucking either SROs that they rent for $40 an hour, or they're just teardowns. So
yeah,
I don't think the government should be allowed to do that. Like, it's not fucking Robin Hood days. You can't just go and take people's property away. That's not fucking fair.
Nope, they're going to. Simpson said encampments in Vancouver's Oppenheimer Park, along with Victoria's Topaz Park and Pandora Corridor, will be dismantled, and that hotels and other sites will be used to keep people housed until more permanent housing is made available.
Which could be 9 years.
And which means these people are going to be left in hotels. I mean, these hotels, that's it. They're never going to see another dime.
Oh, yeah, no. And the problem was they just
trashed.
They took away the Regent and the Balmoral. That's why a lot of the people ended up in the park, because the city took away those 2 hotels because they were unfit for human occupation or whatever. But that was the biggest problem. The city took those away, and they said, we'll give you, forget what the number was, say $3,000 just for that. We'll give you $3,000 cash or a new apartment. Well, what do you think everybody took? A bunch of fucking junkies.
Yeah.
I'll give you $3,000 in cash, or we'll set you up in housing. Every single one of them took the fucking cash and moved to the park. So the city created this problem. Now the city's looking for an easy way out of this problem, and there fucking isn't one.
Nope.
And it's thousands of people. We're not talking like everyone in Kelowna is like, oh, I get it, man. Downtown Kelowna is just as bad. No, there's 7 people down there. And their tents are nice. You have no fucking clue. It's a half a block, and they're polite and they move and shit. I don't get. Everyone in Kelowna is like, it's gotten so bad here. I'm like, yeah, there was almost 8 months. What? Fuck you guys. You have no fucking idea what Vancouver's like. Even North Vanguard, you haven't been back. Those fuckers figured out the C-Bus.
Oh, did they?
Oh, Esplanade looks like fucking Hastings. No, it doesn't. I'm lying. But it's bad. Like we should get our other friend, our associate producer Adrian, and see what he thinks of his neighborhood. Because the last time I was in town, I was shocked and appalled and gobsmacked.
Oh, that breaks my heart. I love North Van. It's just a beautiful little community. It's so nice.
You know, it turned into the developers ruined it before the bums did. Like It's just all fucking towers everywhere. It's not
Mhm.
it's not the North Van we knew.
No. That
Anyway,
sucks.
that's
breaking
a little
my heart.
personal, audience. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, if you got a fucked up city with 12 junkies and you think you're Vancouver, give us an email. I'll
We'll
send
have
you